Ryan Schroeder here with Buyers Club. I got Sam and Jack with Jack My Junk here with us today. So, guys, thanks for joining us. What can you kind of share what your services are for real estate investors? What do you guys do for investors?
Well, we're just a truck and trailer junk removal service, and we do a lot with investors. We do kitchen and bathroom demos, and we specialize in house cleanouts. So if you buy a house full of junk, we get everything out of there, and we can also demo out the kitchen and bathroom as well.
So let's talk a little bit about what you just said there. So a typical investor is going to buy a house and it has a bunch of stuff in it. So you guys will bid the deal, or how do you guys bid the removal services?
So they call us, tell us where it is. If there's a lockbox, we'll just let ourselves in and we take a look. We'll probably take our own pictures and whatnot and say, hey, this is probably going to be, 3 or 4 trailer loads, and we give them a price. And our turnaround's usually pretty quick. Within a few days, we can start and knock out the job.
So. And that's important to investors. Investors always, they buy the house, they want the junk gone in the next day or two. So
right.
That's awesome. So earlier you guys had mentioned that, do you guys ever, if when you're removing trash, a lot of sellers they appreciate it if as an investor we tell the seller that if there's anything decent in the house that we'll donate it. So do you guys do any of that kind of stuff?
Yeah, our goal is to donate as much as possible, and we also recycle metal. So we take all of the metal to the scrap yard, and we take all the donatables to the charities places like St. Vincent de Paul and all the miscellaneous
Salvation
clothes,
Army,
everything.
and
that's super cool.
Yep.
I think
that's our best to keep the waste down that goes to the dump and everything like that, because that's just going straight into the landfill. So we try to be mindful of that, and
I like that.
Be picky.
That's really cool that you guys do that. So let's talk about demo and kitchens and baths for a sec, because as an investor, a lot of us investors we've hired a junk removal company before, and they do some demo, and they mess something up in the kitchen and bath when they're doing the demo, or the basement finish or something like that. Can you talk through that? What's your guys' skill set there, and what are you comfortable with?
So both of our dads, they run a kitchen and bathroom remodeling company, and I actually worked with them for a little over a year. So I kind of know my ins and outs of kitchens and bathrooms, and I know what not to demo, and I just know what I guess not to screw it up.
Yeah.
How not to screw it up, I would say. So, and I've been teaching them the ropes, how to do it and all that. So.
And if you don't have to if it's just your carpets that you want removed. We do carpets. We'll pull the carpet, tack strip, all the staples, just where it's plywood under. And so it's right.
So you won't leave all the staples behind?
Nope.
No, we do our best.
We scrape it. We got a scraper, and we try our best to just so where the carpet company can come in, and
so it's ready to remodel.
Yep.
That's awesome. So trash haul service, you actually pull up the staples and the tack strips, which is awesome. Quality as far as you're comfortable with demo and kitchens, baths, and basement finishes, stuff like that. And you guys you'll give a bid to the investor. So
free. Everything's free up until the junk removal begins. So
right.
They call us, free. We come out for free and bid the job for free, send over an estimate. We can type it up if you want. If we have one investor that when a tenant moves out, they're required to pay for some of the junk removal, so we'll write up a full quote for them so that they have that.
So they know what they're paying for.
Well, that's really good, because when as a landlord, when a tenant moves out, we got to refund the tenant's security deposit. So if we know what your cost is going to be, we can put it right on the bill. That's really helpful.
And then we can also make the demo separate, because the tenant's not going to pay for the demo, so we can just do the junk removal and then the demo separate as well.
That's awesome.
Yep.
And I don't know if we talked about this yet. Do you guys have a trailer, or do you guys use dumpsters, or how do you guys do that?
So sometimes people want to use roll-off dumpsters, like they buy it on their own, or we can actually set it up ourselves. But we have a truck and a dump trailer. It's about 14 foot long with built-up walls, and it holds about 15 cubic yards of waste. And we try to pack it down as much, get as much worth as we can for the customer. So.
Awesome. A lot of investors, they like to just demo, and they throw everything in the garage, and then you come out afterwards. So if a 2-car garage is fairly full, how many dump trailers is that going to take for you?
I'll take about 2 trail loads, and then like wall to wall, floor to ceiling, we can get that in 2 trail loads, and we're pretty confident about that. So don't be scared scared of those packed full houses because they'll come out and clear them out for you.
Awesome. Perfect.